Live at 3. I got stung by a bee. I don't know. I can't ever figure out what to say at 3, but we're going to go over some offers that are pretty confusing. Before we get into that, just want to point out that today there were a ton of events that started. Battle and raids, bonus points for using Hive Mind, ally supply orbs. So this is for the Alliance event, spend incursion and ISO 8 energy. Now, I spent the 50s on these because I also want the experience so I can get up to like level 100 faster. Currently I'm at 97. Hopefully I get to 98 sooner or later. Spend power cores. We're going to talk about that because a lot of people are asking if you should spend power cores on Black Knight. When in Crucible, paint the town red. Bonus points for using Superior 6. So if you haven't took Superior 6 off of defense and put it on offense, then you want to may consider doing that. Can't defeat me, we know, but he can. Yeah, Black Knight is pretty important. So after days, Black Knight we're spending free-to-play power cores on. And there is an event running now for spending power cores. And if you do save power cores specifically with the intent of getting a good character, my opinion is that Black Knight is a good character. Wait to see if there's overlap with the spending cores event dropping on Monday, which has already happened. If there is, you'll get something additional out of it. Yeah, they just released it when it makes sense to keep his orb Monday. Probably if you get rid of Red Goblin Orb, though. Yeah, I think that Black Knight's good. I've had nothing but good experiences so far with Black Knight. And the easiest way for me to put it is, in general, pre-taunting tanks in, like, not only Marvel Strike Force, but even when I went back to, like, Galaxy of Heroes, those were important characters. And they seem to have longer shelf lives than other characters. So not only is Black Knight a pre-taunting tank, he does stuff like delete Super Scroll. He's very good. Why is Black Knight Dark Pro? Because he's good. I'm sad, y'all. There's a reason we make random tombs dark outside of Mythic Scourge legendary tombs. I don't know that I would categorize Black Knight as random as to his kit and his abilities. Is his release method, is he just a random ass character? Sure, but effectively he's very strong. Top 10 character in the game for sure. I probably put him in a top 3 actually. He's very good. I don't know that he's better than Apocalypse or Super Skrull, but he's very good. Is Black Knight replacing raid or CC rewards? I know Big Time Spidey is raid rewards make him dark, and sure Quicksilver came in being Crucible rewards, so make him dark. But why in the world they make random twos like a couple zombies of Black Knight dark too? Money! And also, what's the criteria? Him being good. That's the criteria apparently. Really keep up proper dark tunes already, but zombies are still sitting at 0 reds. And they also, with dark promotion credit, characters don't have to make them farmable in the 6-month window. So they committed to making Red Goblin, for example, farmable within 6 months. And they actually worded even more specifically. They said that through like moderate engagement, players could be getting Red Goblin at 7 yellow within a 6-month character. Dark promotion characters are excluded from that sentence. Like they specifically call out dark promotion credits. Dark promotion credit characters is not going to be that way. Also worth noting is that the out of time team, which Black Knight's in, is going to be one of the room, the node unlocks, the room requirements for the next legendary character. FOMO event of 2024 here, buy or die. Literally, this is one of the bigger hype / FOMO events that we've had for this year for sure. It's just over the top how good Black Knight is, really. Never going to run out of training materials in 6 years until now. This is me. I'm sitting on 50 million gold and almost 200 gold orbs and no training materials. Just hit lightning set 97. Just like to bring up only those I truly need. Yeah, I've got like 48 of them earmarked. I can't even do that. Something is wrong. Again, because I know someone's going to say, you don't need to bring every character up. I have 19 character 97. That's it. And wipe me out. This guy must be exactly where I'm at. I think that's about how many I did. I'm looking at that 48, and I'm not even like a third of the way through 48, but probably this is almost a damn. Constant upper 90s is far outweighed by the incoming supply, an absurd amount. There's no other explanation. Now, the explanation is that training materials have always been the way they are. It's just they flooded us with gold, and I don't think I personally realized like that there was a training material bottleneck that was just slightly behind that of gold, and there was always a gold bottleneck. I'll tell you this though, and we need more training materials, and I think this is just going to escalate and escalate and escalate. I agree with this, but I'm more likely to spend on gear with gold because I feel like I have a lot of it. So that's the only thing I can say is I'm not holding back on buying gear. I really need training materials. Credit to where credit's due. Everyone was jumping at the chance to shit talk Scopely and how they're going to handle their candy mess up. In the end, the solution was 100% fair. I agree. And the solution, it is not the first time and this is not the first time I forgot when the last time mess up was, but also had a complete fair solution. Good job, Scopely. Handling situations better. Bugs and or screw ups fewer and fewer. Communications better and better. Overall, you're taking the players' feedback and ran with it. Keep up the good work. I like it. I mean, there's two things I'll say about this is that one, no games have no bugs. And let's say most games have bugs. You know, down here, there's no bugs. Well, Scopely always had bugs up here, and then they've dropped it down to here. But this idea that we're going to get to no bugs, probably. But it still feels like other games have left bugs. And then secondly, the way that they handle this situation, the next time that there's a situation that, you know, people that are online when the game is glitched out, you know, if they're not going to incentivize the people that, you know, exploit early and exploit often, then maybe people will take a second thought about, do I really want to, start going through the stores and cashing out and all that stuff. So I do like this. And I was one of the people that was online for that 16-minute window for the candy credit thing or the candy thing was. And I spent 300 cores. It is what it is. And I didn't buy. It doesn't matter. I think the solution was fair. I really do. Scopely, thank you for the Superior 6 Crucible events. They're saying they're glad they're not on defense. Yeah, but take them off of defense if you want to use them for the event. I don't think I've ever seen an 800k character. And then they posted a screenshot of it right here. Well, have you seen a 1.1 million? 1.1 million. If they put somebody else here, like they put Apocalypse over here, I think this would have been over 5 million. My goodness. Ultron needs to be buffed. Wow. Weakest link on the team for sure. Not great. His health at 7 yellow, 5 red gets gear 13 is similar to my Absorbing Man at 4 yellow, 4 red. Stars gear 13. Ultron's Dark Dimension character and should be better. I know he's got a bit of rework, Master Reveal, but he should still be better. I agree. There are 2 more Ultron bots he can't even summon. I used Mr. Cinder to test him in the campaign, and Reinforcer doesn't even have synergy with Ultron. Ultron, my favorite Marvel character, is mid-tier, best in the game. I don't even know if he's mid-tier. I find that I'm not using Ultron other than Blitz. Like, he gets subbed out so often in Cosmic Crucible. You can summon 5 extra allies in a normal game, which means you have 2 accelerators, 2 tuners, and 1 green one. You don't even get... You get to have all 2 of his available summons. Having more summons on the board with help. I think Ultron zooms to Dormammu level. Does always get used. Everyone knows how bad Ultimate Speed Ultron is overlooked. He's not great. What can I say? Excuse me. All right. I just wanted to go over some of the offers real quick. Looks like the Strike Pass is nearly identical to the one before, except for that it has Gwenum. I bought it just for the power cores. This is super annoying. Look at this right here. Is this a ruby orb or a training material? Is this a training material or a ruby orb? This is super confusing. Just when you're going through these offers, click on it. This is training materials, and this right here is the ruby orb. So be super careful right there. And then lastly, this is a pretty deceptive offer in my opinion, because it says Hive Mind Transformation. Well, only 2 of these are Hive Mind. I could understand if they put Venom and Carnage here, but they didn't. It still doesn't have Red Goblin. It's $100. And then it says, take your Hive Mind team to 6 yellow stars to unlock all the showcase event difficulties. I mean, this is a factual statement, but that has nothing to do with this offer. This offer only has 2 Hive Mind. It doesn't have the 5 Hive Men. 2 of the members in the offer aren't even Hive Mind, and they're not going to 6 yellow stars, and this is not going to help your Red Goblin get to 6 yellow stars. It should say this: if you take your Hive Mind team to 6 yellow stars, you will be able to unlock their showcase event difficulties. I feel like that's a better sentence, because this right here, this sentence really has nothing to do with this offer. It's kind of garbage. And then if you do that, if you take your Hive Mind team to 6 yellow stars to unlock all the showcase events, then you can participate in the event and get this, because this offer doesn't have this. I just think this is garbage. Anyways, I reported both these offers like this. The color on this, I mean, there's more colors. I mean, make it a different color. I don't know. Like, I feel like this is kind of confusing, and this is just annoying as all get out. Also, there's an offer at the bottom of the store, red button, free claim. You can collect it on the web store, and you can also collect it in game if you scroll down to the bottom, but you can't collect it in both. So if you collect it in the web store, you won't be able to collect it in game. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Boy, I'm losing my voice. I got to stop screaming so much. Bye for now.